Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly, and today our topic is how to create Razorpay payment invoice using Refrens. So suppose we are using Razorpay for collecting payment for new orders, and here my objective is that whenever I'm going to receive a new payment for an order, then automatically I'm going to capture the detail of that payment and I'm going to use these payment details to create a new invoice by using Refrens. So for my objective, I have to build a connection between Razorpay and Refrens. So for building this connection, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing software for automation and integration. In Pabbly Connect, I need to use the concept of trigger and action. In trigger application, I'm going to use Razorpay. In action application, I'm going to use Refrens. So how I'm going to build this connection? For that, let me take you to my computer screen. I hope all you can see my computer screen. And if you're using Razorpay for your payments and need a seamless way to generate invoices, then you are at the right place. Today I'm going to show you how to create reference invoices automatically for your Razorpay payment order. In this video, I will guide you through step-by-step process of automating your invoicing using Razorpay and Refrens. With this setup, you can ensure every payments get an instant professional invoice without any manual effort. Imagine the convenience of having invoice generated automatically every time you receive a payment through Razorpay. This not only saves your time, but also enhances your customer service by ensuring timely invoicing. So in this video, we will cover the basics of connecting Razorpay with Refrens via Pabbly Connect. And inside Pabbly Connect, we are going to create a workflow that triggers when a new payment is received and set up an action to generate invoice through Refrens. So we are going to build this connection between Razorpay and Refrens without any coding and programming skills. Now how we are going to access Pabbly Connect? For that we need to open a new tab and search for pabbly.com/connect, and it will take us to this landing page of Pabbly Connect. Here we have two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you don't have any account with Pabbly Connect, then you just have to click on this sign up for free button, and it will take only 2 minutes of your time and you will get 100 tasks free every month. Or if you already have an account, you can just sign in and you will get to see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I need to click here on this Access Now button under Pabbly Connect, and it will direct us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here this is the workflow section, and we can see all the workflows that we will create here. And this is the folder section. We can create new folder here and we can save any workflow in any particular folder that we want. Now here I want to create a new workflow. For that I need to click here on this create workflow button, and this window will pop up. Here I need to name my workflow, so I'm going to name it as my objective, which is to create Razorpay payment invoice using Refrens. Now I need to select the folder where I want to save my workflow, so I'm going to open this tab, and in this tab I will find all the folders that I have created in my Pabbly Connect account, and I'm going to use this particular folder of Razorpay. And I'm going to click on create. And this will take us to this most important window of our workflow. Here we have two boxes, trigger and action. So these are the two main principles on which our workflow works on. And trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is going to be the first step that will get executed in our workflow, and action will just follow that. So we need to set up our trigger first, and here my trigger application is going to be Razorpay. So I'm going to select Razorpay here, and now I need to give a trigger event. So I'm going to open this tab, and order paid will be my trigger event. So I'm going to select that, and now I need to connect Razorpay with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So for that I'm going to use this webhook URL, and this webhook URL is going to work as a bridge between Razorpay and Pabbly Connect. Now for connecting these two accounts in my workflow, I need to follow all these instructions. And first I need to copy this webhook URL. Now I need to take you to my account of Razorpay. Here I will go to accounts and settings. And in account and settings, I have this option of webhooks. So I'm going to open this. And here in webhook, I need to add a new webhook. So I'm going to click here on this add new webhook button. And here I have to first give my webhook URL. So I'm going to paste that webhook URL that I have copied from Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to paste that here. And now I need to give an active event. So I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to select this active event of order paid. And I'm going to click on create webhook. So I have successfully saved my webhook or added my webhook. Now I'm going to go back to Pabbly Connect. And here we can see it is waiting for webhook response. So how we are going to get this webhook response? For that, we need to make a new payment for an order and we need to make a successful payment. So for making the payment by using Razorpay, what I need to do is I need to go back to Razorpay. And here I'm going to go to my payment pages. So here I'm going to use any payment pages for making a payment. But you can use your website where you have added your payment gateway, and whenever you are going to get new order payment from Razorpay, then automatically this trigger will work. So I'm going to use this particular page of Java Notes for Professionals. So I'm going to copy this link of this page. I'm going to open that in a new tab. And here this is my payment page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an order for this particular page by making a payment using Razorpay. So here I have to first select my payment for product. So this is my product name or item name, that is Java Notes, and my amount is 399 rupees. Now I have to give the name. So my name will be demo user, email will be demouser@pabblytudes.com, and I'm going to give a random phone number. So I have filled all the required details. Now I'm going to click on pay, and I'm going to make this payment by using card. So this is a test payment, so I'm going to give a random card number. I'm going to give a random expiry date. Card holder name will be demo user, and I'm going to give a random CVV. I'm going to click on pay now, and I have to give a test OTP, and I'm going to click on submit, and I have successfully made this payment. So I have successfully created this order by making the payment using Razorpay. Now let's go back to Pabbly Connect, and here in Pabbly Connect we can see I have received this response. So this is a positive response, and this means that I have created a new payment or a new order by using Razorpay. So here I have the status of captured, and in this I have the phone number of my customer. Also I have my product name, that is Java Notes. Name of my customer is demo user. Email is demouser@pabblytudes.com. I have my payment method, that is card. And also in this I have my currency, that is INR, which is for Indian rupees. And I have this total amount. So this is the total amount of my order, but in this I'm getting my amount in the smallest unit currency. That's why I'm receiving this much amount. So here this is in smallest currency unit. So what I need to do is I need to first change my amount in the required unit. So for that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to first set up my actions tab. So I'm going to open this tab, and here I'm going to use my action application as number formatter. So I'm going to select number formatter by Pabbly, and this is a tool that Pabbly offers. So now I need to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab, and perform math operation will be my action event. So I'm going to select this. I'm going to connect number formatter by Pabbly. So I'm going to click here on connect. And for performing my math operation, I need to first give my numbers. So in the numbers, I'm going to first use my smallest currency unit that I'm receiving from my Razorpay response. So I'm going to use my amount, and I'm going to divide it by 100. So for giving the numbers, what I need to do is I need to first map my amount from my Razorpay response. So for that, I'm going to use mapping. And what mapping is? Mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous steps, and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So for mapping, I need to click here. I will open the response of Razorpay, and here this is my amount. So I'm going to map this, and now I want this amount to divide by 100. So I'm going to give a comma, and I'm going to give 100. So these are my numbers, and now I need to perform a math operation on these numbers. So for that, I need to first select my operation. So I'm going to open this tab, and I'm going to select divide as my operation. And now what I need to do is I need to click on save and send test to button. And here I have received this result. So in this result, I have my amount, that is 399 rupees. So I have received my amount in the perfect amount unit. So here we can see that I have received all the detail of my order that I have received from Razorpay, and also I have received my amount. Now what I need to do is I need to use all these details to create a new invoice by using Refrens. So for that, I need to set up one more actions tab. So I'm going to click here on this add actions tab button. And here my action application is going to be Refrens. So I'm going to select Refrens here. And I need to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab, and create invoice will be my action event. So I'm going to select this, and I'm going to connect Refrens with Pabbly Connect. So I'll click here on connect. I will click on add new connection. And for connecting Refrens with Pabbly Connect, I need an app ID and the app secret. So how I can find this app ID and app secret? For that, I need to first talk to my reference team, and this app ID and app secret will be provided by the reference team to me. So I have already built this connection by filling out these details, and you can create this existing connection by filling out these details by getting this app ID and app secret from reference team. So I'm going to use existing connection here, and I need to click on save. And now first I need the URL key. So again, this URL key is also going to be provided by the reference team. So I'm going to type my URL key here. So this is my URL key, and now I need to give my invoice title. So my invoice title will be new sale. I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to give the contact phone and the contact email. So again, I'm going to map these details from my Razorpay response. So I'm going to click here. I will open this response of Razorpay, and here this is the phone number of my customers. So I'm going to map this. Similarly, I'm going to give my contact email. So this is the email address. So I'm going to map this. Now I'm going to scroll down, and now first I need to map my invoice currency. So I'm going to click here. I will open this response of Razorpay, and in this I'm going to search for the currency. So this is my currency code, that is INR, and it is for Indian rupees. So I'm going to map this. Now I need to give the bill to name, and here I'm going to map the name of my customer. So I'm going to click here. I will open this response of Razorpay, and here this is the name of my customer. So I'm going to map this. Similarly, I have to first give my bill to country, and here I'm going to give my country code, that is IN, and it is for India. Now I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to fill this tab of build by country, and again I'm going to give my country code, that is IN. Now I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to fill my product details. So first I have to give my item name. So I'm going to click here. I will open the response of Razorpay, and here I'm going to search for my product name. So here this is my product name, that is Java Notes. So I'm going to select this, and I need to give my item rate. So I'm going to use the amount that I have received as a result from my number formatter. So I'm going to click here. I will open this response of number formatter, and here in this result I have my item rate. So I'm going to map this, and I'm going to give my quantity, and my quantity is for 1. So I have filled all the required details here, and as I have mapped all these details, so I have made these details dynamic. So here what is going to happen is that as I'm going to receive a new response from my Razorpay order, then automatically all these details are going to get replaced, and I'm going to receive the new detail and the new responses in the real time. So as I have mapped all the required details, I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request button. And here we can see I have received this response. So this is a positive response, and this means that I have created a new invoice automatically by using Razorpay order detail. So to check this, let me take you to Refrens, and here I will go to Invoices. And here in Invoices, we can see I have just created this new invoice for the customer, that is demo user. So I'm going to open this invoice. So here this is my invoice, and it is billed to demo user. And here I have my product name, that is Java Notes. I have the quantity, that is 1. I have the rate, that is 399 rupees. Amount is 399, and the total amount is 399 also. So here I have created this invoice automatically by using all the detail of my Razorpay order. So here my connection between Razorpay and Refrens is working successfully, and now whenever I'm going to receive a new payment order from Razorpay, then automatically by using all those details, I'm going to create a new invoice for my customer by using Refrens. So here my automation and connection between Razorpay and Refrens is working successfully. Now that my objective is successful, now let's go back to Pabbly Connect. And here we have successfully created this connection and this automation between Razorpay and Refrens to create Razorpay payment invoice using Refrens. So let's summarize what we did here. So first I have set up my trigger, and my trigger application was Razorpay, and my trigger event was order paid. Then I have set up my action steps, and first I have used number formatter by Pabbly to get the exact amount of my order. And in the last I have used Refrens as my action application, and my action event was create invoice. So this is how I have successfully created this workflow, and you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow. And I'm also going to put the link of my workflow in the description, so you can check it out from there. And thank you for watching this video. Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this by using Pabbly Connect. So if you want to reach out to us, then email us at support@pabbly.com. And if you have any queries, then you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any issue with the pricing, then you can visit this link. And if you like this video, then please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.